smoke weed every day.
Are you ready? Well, are you ready? I didn't hear you. Louder. Is this what you want? Say it. IOWF. IOWF Universe. I said, are you ready? When you hear them monks chanting, you know Bishop Dio is on his way to the ring. Everyone up on their feet. They can't wait to see their first champion. And look at this man enter the arena. He's kitted out in a new white robe. Look how good that title looks round his waist, by the way. Makes his way slowly down to the ring. There's no denying, look how great that belt looks around his waist. It fits like a glove. It's almost illuminated on his waist. It looks like Ezio from AC Brotherhood. It's not gimmick infringement. I don't steal gimmicks. I can't wait to hear what Bishop Dio's got to say. He's a man of not many words, so this is quite rare for Bishop Dio to want to address the universe. I stand before you as living proof that with the power of God behind you, you can achieve anything. Wherever I walk, I leave 2 sets of footprints because He is always with me. At Genesis, it simply had to be. A pay-per-view named after a section of the Bible, the beginning. The Lord, in all His glory, saw fit to grant me a pod in the chamber. Blessed be His name. He saw fit to let the light fall on me last, as I was the last man to enter the match. Blessed be His name. But that wasn't all. The Lord also gave me the strength to lift Borgar into the air and deliver a poke bomb in His name, which shook the IOWF Universe to its core and lift the IOWF World Title. The Lord has also bestowed upon me a great honor for my services to the Catholic Church. Through His agent on earth, His Holiness the Pope. Today, my status in the church was elevated, and therefore, from this day forth, I shall be known as Archbishop Dio. His Holiness the Pope has recognized my selfless work in attempting to rid the IOWF of corruption. But to really begin the fight back against evil, you need a foothold to build your strength from. This world title is that foothold. With this foothold, I can begin to eradicate the sinful heathens that continue to fester here. I'm talking of sinners like the warlock Cardinal Sin, the false prophet Malcolm Flapjack, the philanderer Luthor Majors, and many, many others. That is why there will soon be need for a holy crusade in IOWF, and you'll find me at the front of the charge leading the way. There is also another pressing matter in regards to Cardinal Sin which I must bring to light. Oh, we know what that music is. We know what that music is. Luthor Majors is about to come to the ring. Doesn't have his briefcase with him. But he's a brave man. I don't know many men that would want to get into the ring with Bishop Dio. Music might be slightly loud. My bad. Look, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, just like me. But don't you ever mention my name again. I think you may have forgotten, but I am Mr. Money in the Bank. Can you hear God? Can your God buy you a Lamborghini Huracan Evo? No. The only thing in this world is money. And let's be honest, I'm the richest motherfucker on this damn roster. Instead of your little crusade, you should be watching your back and keeping your head on a swivel. Because at any time that I like, I can take that IOWF World Title away from you. And there is not a damn thing you can do about it. See ya, kid. Luthor Majors delivering a powerful words, but is he prepared to stand up to Bishop Dio? I don't think so. He slowly makes his way out of the ring and plays to the crowd. Whoops, better fix that, hadn't I? Okay. Who is this? Oh, I know who that is. Ruben Semedo makes his way to the ring. Interesting pick by IOWF management for Ruben Semedo to go against Bishop Dio. Because, let's be honest, Ruben Semedo has not even got going in the IOWF. Double sound. Is there? Okay. Good stuff. Maybe it was just because it was too loud. Okay. And of course, Bishop Dio gets to come out again. Because why wouldn't we want to see this brilliant entrance once again? Bishop Dio makes his way to the ring once again. Your prediction is up. Who have you got? There it is, IOWF World Champion in plain letters. Is this going to be a squash match? Is Ruben Semedo going to prove everyone wrong? You're about to find out in a minute. Bishop Dio once again raises the lights in the arena. I come from hell and I'll pull you under. DMCA'd! Okay, here we go. First match of the evening. Who have you got? Who have you got? Ruben Semedo versus the champion, Bishop Dio, in a non-title match. Let's see. Let's get it on. Immediate lockup, Bishop Dio forcing Ruben into the corner, showing his extra strength. And he holds him there, just proving a point. Archbishop Dio, my mistake, Rob. It's a habit of a lifetime. Look at that, just pulling Ruben out of the corner, rolling away from him. Look at the strength. Look at the strength from Bishop Dio. He lifts Archbishop Dio. That's going to take a while to get used to. He's been elevated by the Catholic Church. What's he going for now? Almost like, oh, he just puts the face of Ruben into his knee. Ruben, though, manages to fight away. And now with a nice arm drag. Has Bishop on the floor, but Bishop gets back up. Big right hand and a left. Swings wildly at Ruben. Dio Neves, thank you for the follow, my friend. Now Ruben is in control because Bishop Dio swung wildly at Ruben and missed. Goes for the pin, but I would imagine it didn't even get to one. He didn't even get to the 1 count. That was wishful thinking by Ruben Semedo. Throws Bishop Dio, Archbishop Dio, out the ring. And now the action goes to the outside. Suplex to Archbishop Dio outside the ring. Ruben picks Archbishop Dio up. Takes him for a little walk, but no, for too long, because Dio fights his way out, and now he should be in control. Went for a clothesline, but Ruben was able to get out of it. Chop to the chest, takes Dio down to the ground, and there's no signs that this is going to be a squash match. Big right hand, throws Ruben back into the ring. No count out. No count out is happening here tonight. Went to pick up Ruben. Ruben, it clotheslines Dio into the corner. Kick to the chest. Dio needs to use the ropes. Nice leg drop over the top rope there to Dio. And now Ruben, what's Ruben doing? Is he going to the top rope? I thought he was, but he decided not to. Goes for Dio with a nice backdrop. And Dio not looking like the champion that we know he is. Irish whipped into the corner. Here we go. Clothesline. Now we're starting to see some offense from Dio. Going again for another powerful powerbomb. Just strength lifting Ruben off the ground. And then lifting him in the air with a gorilla press and just drops him onto his thigh. And that's gotta hurt, a gutbuster. And now what's he doing? Launches him to the side. It's the Pope Bomb already. The Pope Bomb. And it could be over. It could be over. What's he going for now? He swings him into another gutbuster. He's putting the gutbusters to Ruben. And I think I know what this could be. He's going for the Razor's Edge Bomb. And that could be it over just like that. 2. No, Ruben kicks out. Ruben kicks out of the Razor's Edge Bomb. And you very rarely see that. Dio to the top rope. This is something else you don't see. What's he planning? Oh, he's reversed it! Ruben reverses it in midair! I can't believe it! And then he plays to the crowd. Unbelievable counter by Ruben. Ruben knows how big of a match this is for his career, and he's given it all he's got. Tilt-a-whirl slam, and look at him. This could be an upset. Arm drag by Dio. Irish whip into the corner. Clothesline just squashes Ruben. Elbow drop to the chest. You can tell Dio's angry. He's angry. Stomp to the chest. Oh, look at the strength. The raw strength of the Bishop. The Archbishop. Picks up Ruben. Kick to the chest. And I think it's going to be another Pope Bomb. And that has to be it. 1, 2... No! Ruben kicks out of a second Pope Bomb! It's unbelievable! Ruben just will not give up. And now Dio sets up for another Razor's Edge Bomb. And this has got to be it. This has to be it. No! Ruben reverses the Razor's Edge Bomb! Dio, gorilla press, gutbuster. Everything that Dio is throwing at Ruben, he's fighting out of. Oh, Another clothesline into the turnbuckle. Picks up Ruben. Big right hand, a left. Fireman's carry slam by Ruben. Dio reverses. Clothesline takes Ruben down. It stopped. Oh shit, okay. I hope not. Another gorilla press. Slam this time, not a gutbuster. Picks up Ruben and goes to work on the neck. I think Dio realizes that Ruben is not done. He needs to do some more damage. Big right hand there just stops Ruben in his tracks. He pushes him off there, and it could be a flapjack. I thought he was going for the poke bomb again. Goes for the pin off the flapjack. 1, 2. No, Ruben kicks out. I think Dio needs to do another poke bomb or another Razor's Edge bomb. Goes to work on the neck of Ruben. Just working that neck. Trying to do some more damage to this man. Reversal by Ruben. Works the neck, the chin, sorry. And now he just pushes down the Bishop to the floor and lays into him with fists. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Archbishop Dio. Dio stands up. Wins the power struggle. Clothesline over the ropes. And Ruben's head bounced off that apron. Bishop Dio, Archbishop Dio goes to the top rope. What's he planning? Oh, he jumps off and Ruben stands up. Ruben has reversed so much. And look at him playing to the crowd. And you know what? The crowd are getting behind him. Dio gets to the apron and works the neck again of Ruben. Punch to the back. Throws him off the ropes. Big boot. Takes down Ruben. Ruben reverses again. Breaks the chin of Bishop Dio. But Bishop Dio is able to take Ruben down again. And this could be it. He's setting up for. What could it be? I think he's going for another Razor's Edge bomb. Boom. 1, 2. Ruben kicks out again! Oh, I can't believe it! He's hit him with 2 Razor's Edge bombs, and he hasn't finished the match! What is going on? What is going on? Ruben just launching Archbishop Dio across the ropes. Dio gets out again. Kick to the chest, and I think it could be another poke bomb. That's poke bomb number 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. He's done it, but he had to work for it. Unbelievable opening match. Wait a second. Luthor Majors is running down with the briefcase. He's cashing in, but Dio's ready for him. Dio's ready for him. Is this smart? By Luthor Majors? Is this smart? Right hand to Dio. Dio kick to the chest. The right hand to Bishop Dio. I don't think Dio's injured enough. Onto the shoulders of Luthor Majors. Head off the ropes. What's he working on here? Oh, the legs. He's working the legs of Archbishop Dio. But I don't think this is strategically planned by Luthor. I don't think this is strategically planned at all. Because Bishop Dio, I still think he's in this. Kick to the chest by Dio. Oh, he went to lift up Luthor, and Luthor reverses into a DDT, and now he's going to the top rope. What is Luthor going for here? He jumps off, and it's a frog splash from the top rope. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3, it is! Luthor Majors steals the title! It's unbelievable! He's done it! Archbishop Dio has lost it to a frog splash! It's over! And you have to say, it's because Ruben Semedo worked Bishop Dio just enough in the match that Luthor Majors was able to get the win. And look, I can't believe that this despicable man is going to be our world champion. It's unbelievable. I can't believe this disgusting man holds our beloved title. Dio has lost the title after 1 week. Well, 2 weeks if you count the break, but let's not talk about that. Luthor Majors, your champion. And I hope Loire is here to watch it. I really hope he is watching it. I came to collect. He really did come to collect, and he's collected his first title. It's ridiculously unbelievable, but he's done it. Proof that anything can happen in IOWF. But did we expect Luthor Majors to cash in that early? I didn't expect that. Did we expect him to win with a frog splash? No. No, we didn't, because that's not one of his finishes. But Dio was injured just enough from the match. I came to collect. Dio was injured just enough from the match by Ruben that he's lost his belt. And I'm sure he's going to blame Ruben Semedo for this. I wouldn't want to be Ruben Semedo in the following weeks after this. Ruben kicking out of their multiple finishes and signature moves. Let's not forget, Archbishop Dio, has finished most people, if not with the Pope Bomb, the Razor's Edge Bomb. There he is, looking. Look at the drip. Look at the drip, by the way. Lovely red suit on Oompa. I didn't expect to see Oompa ever in a suit. But, yeah, there you have it. Look at that suit, man. I wonder where he got that from. Oompa, Oompa. Even the song's saying it. Oompa, Oompa. Oompa drip, yeah. He's grabbed the microphone. What are we about to see? At Genesis, it was the honor of my life to be elected IOWF locker room president. I may not be the best wrestler in the IOWF, but I sure as hell am the most principled, and as president, I'm going to make sure the IOWF is a force for change. I'm currently in negotiations with IOWF management to begin to enact all of my pledges that you voters have voted for in my manifesto. I'll be brutally honest with you all, we may not get everything we wanted, but we are going to fight damn hard like I have all my life punching upwards to get what I promised to the IOWF Universe. Starting with free chocolate for all attendees to the IOWF Arena here tonight and every following show. Okay, the delay was a bit long on that one. But that's not all the good news. IOWF management urged me to drop one of my pledges in particular, and that was the 5'8" height pledge. After giving it some thought, I decided that in order to drop it, I was going to fight like hell to get them to pass through another of my pledges. No more Boris! I'm pleased to confirm that from this day forward, anyone called Boris will no longer be able to compete in the IOWF arena. That's right, Liverpool, we won! It is my hope that in time, the IOWF Universe will allow me to... Pause. Oh no. music anywhere. Please don't subject us to this again. He's just came up on the big screen. Oh, Oompa, did I interrupt your little speech? Let me give you a small piece of advice. The worst thing you ever did was showing up here and crossing me, my tiny friend. Locker room president was supposed to be mine, and you came along and ruined it. I may not be able to compete in the IOWF arena as per your enacted pledge, but that doesn't mean I can't make your term as president a living hell. I'm going to embarrass you so much that when it comes to the next election, the IOWF Universe are going to be begging me to take the helm and steady the ship, leading us into the glorious era of Brexit. There's not much else to say other than I would watch your back, Oompa Loompa. You can only punch upwards so much before you hit the ceiling. Farewell. The crowd are going crazy booing this man. Booing him to hell. Oompa doesn't seem perturbed by it. He tries to G up the crowd in his support, and they are firmly behind him. Well, there you have it. I thought that Boris, in fact, I thought wrong. Why did I think Boris was ever gonna be finished with this? He wasn't gonna take this loss on the chin. He really wasn't. So, introducing first, from Liverpool, UK, of course, entering with Freya Mather in his corner, it's McFaggle, the King, Jackington. And of course, we're used to seeing it now, the smug and arrogant entrance, Benjamin Essen. Thank you for the follow, my friend. The smug entrance, the arrogance of this man. We know all about his antics behind closed doors. Entering slowly with Freya in his corner. We know how much Freya can be a trump card in these matches. McFaggle looks like what aliens imagine humans to be like. Are you sure it's not what humans imagine aliens to be like? We've seen this before, though. McFaggle comes to the ring like he's already won the match. I'll never forget McFaggle ruining my Royal Rumble match. He's going to pay for this, says Baby Ron. McFaggle makes his way slowly into the ring. I'm pretty sure that once he gets home, he'll have all them women lined up like he says in his bio. The funny thing is, the crowd in Liverpool, UK, in this arena don't know what to make of this man because he's from their hometown, but they know he's an arsehole. So, yeah, it's a bit 50-50 split in terms of the crowd. Shooter, I would say stick around. I would say stick around. And of course, introducing second from Edinburgh, Scotland. He is 5'11" and weighs 210 pounds. It's the Big D. Now, IOWF management have put the Big D in this match with McFaggle because, let's be honest, the GWO have not got off to the best start. And they are looking to prove themselves as a team, but most importantly, as singles competitors, because you can't be a good tag team if you aren't actually good wrestlers. And he's got a chance here to prove. He's got a chance to prove that he belongs in the IOWF in this match tonight. But who have you got? The prediction is up. Have you got McFaggle or have you got the Big D? Let's find out. McFaggle immediately with a roundhouse kick to the chest. Now kicks to the face of the Big D. The Big D likes to leave his music on while he's wrestling, which I don't think that's a good idea, if I'm honest with you. But he says it makes him wrestle better, so who am I to complain about that? But as we can see, McFaggle already has the Big D on the ground and is just using them kicks that McFaggle uses to his advantage to just damage his opponent as much as he can. Freya, it seems happy so far. We've seen her clapping. Nice power slam to the Big D, and the Big D is in trouble. A pin already, 2. No, just about kicked out before the 2 count. European uppercut to the Big T. Them headphones must be super glued to his ears, and that crown of McFaggle's must be super glued to his head. The Big D starting to get some offense. Lifts McFaggle above his head, but McFaggle reverses out of it. Just too heavy. 1, 2, no. Oh, he's reversed it. The Big D reverses the pin. Did you see that? Nice reversal there by the Big D. That was 2 pin reversals. Knees to the back of the Big D. Elbow to the arm now from McFaggle. More methodical now from McFaggle. Whoa, we went for the enziguri, and the Big D reverses out of it and just slams the knee of McFaggle to the mat. Now he drags McFaggle over to the ropes. Throws him off the ropes. What's he going for here? I think he's going for a camel clutch. Interesting move by the Big Dio, just pulling, working on that neck. But I think it's too early to go for a submission move as McFaggle reverses his way out. Nice dragon screw by McFaggle to take Big D to the ground. Just booting the Big D. There's nothing fancy about them kicks. Irish whip to the corner. Big D reverses out. Now McFaggle just lifts Big D onto his shoulders and snake eyes off the ropes. Working on the arm of the Big D, who stays on the ground. Oh, I think McFaggle went for more ground offense, but the Big D fights his way to his feet. I think it's safe to say we are not going to see any squash matches here tonight. McFaggle pulls him out the corner, and he could be going for, I think I know what this is, the green submarine. It's a signature, but is that going to be enough to finish off the Big D? Well, he's not going for a pin. Instead, he just keeps going. Lifts up the Big D from the ground. Irish whip over the top rope. McFaggle is not finished, and Freya seems happy. McFaggle takes a moment to recover, gets out the ring. Lifts up the Big D outside, throws him back in. No countouts, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. Where does McFaggle go? And I thought he was going to the top rope, but decides to get back into the ring. Wasted a bit of time, but he still manages. No, I was going to say he was still going to be on top. Now he is. Kick to the leg of the Big D. Turns him round. What's he going for here? Nice elbow to the chest. Takes down the Big D. Lifts him up. Kick to the chest by the Big D. What's he going for now? A nice arm drag. Then he works on the arm of McFaggle, but not for long. McFaggle has really long limbs, and I don't think submission move is the smartest thing to do against this man. Oh, nice Falcon Arrow suplex by McFaggle there. But the Big D got back up just to eat a European uppercut. Irish whip into Freya's corner. Freya hasn't had to get involved yet. She seems happy with the performance, and it could be another green submarine. Headbutt into the chest. Freya claps, and here's the pin. 1, 2. Big D kicks out. 2 green submarines are gonna finish off Big D. Lifts up the Big D. Irish whip into the corner. Turns him round. Oh, and then he makes him bleed with a massive boot. Could have been a haluva kick. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. That was got to be 2.9. The Big D kicks out at 2.9. A haluva kick into the corner. And now McFaggle works the arm of Big D. I thought that was it. Kick to the chest, but Big D fights out. Slap by McFaggle. Nice exploder suplex to the Big D. Now what's he doing? He drags him into an area. What's he got planned here? Goes for the pin. 1, 2. What was McFaggle doing there? He wasted his own time. Very strange decision. Did he want to get him closer to McFaggle? To Freya? Big D kicks McFaggle off. Now Big D picks McFaggle up. Big D Irish whips McFaggle into the corner. Oh, nice drop kick there by McFaggle. And he plays to the crowd. Kick to the chest of the Big D. Works on the head of the Big D, and that's smart because the head is already badly damaged because the Big D is bleeding badly from that cut. Look how badly he's bleeding. It looks like somebody's put tomato sauce all over his forehead. Picks up the Big D. Irish whip into the corner. Stops and stares at the Big D, and we've seen this before. McFaggle doesn't seem to know what to do with the Big D, and he just stops and stares at the Big D. Now he's decided he's going for something. He turns the Big D round, and I think I know what he's going for again. It's the third green submarine, and that could be it. No, he's not pinning. He's not pinning. Why didn't he pin him? And the Big D, no selling that green submarine. Reversed by McFaggle. Irish whips him again into the corner, but a powerful one. Now what's he doing with him? Went for a grapple, but Big D fights out of it. Now Big D gets him into Freya's corner. You can see Freya is disappointed. She thinks this match should be over already. Hold on, I think I know what he could be going for. He takes Big D to the ropes. I think this is it. He's setting up for it. It's the County Road Cutter, and that could be it. The County Road Cutter. And the ref needs to pin. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. The Big D kicks out of the County Road Cutter. We're not seeing any squash matches here tonight. I can't believe it. And the Big D, all of a sudden, he sees his second wind. Nice big boot. And McFadden is took over the ropes. Big D tells him to get in. Look, he's telling him, get back in. Get back in. McFaggle does get back in. He's not happy. He's not happy. And he misses his first attack. But he does Irish whip Big D to the ropes. And now, what's he planning? It's a nice big suplex into the ring. Freya claps. She's happy with that. Kick to the back of the Big D. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no, again. Probably about a 2.5. He looks to Freya. He says, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Tell me. But Freya, she's not helping him. She is not helping him. Big D trying to fight his way out of this arm submission move. He can't. Big D's struggling. He's struggling to get out of this. McFaggle then decides to launch the arm to the floor. Now he lifts Big D up, but the Big D rakes the eye, I think. Irish whips him into the corner. Big D fights his way out. Clothesline. Takes down McFaggle to the ground. Stomps to the chest. Picks up McFaggle. What's he going for here? It's a gut wrench. A gut wrench slam to McFaggle. Picks up McFaggle, but he fights out of it, McFaggle. And then a big drop kick to the Big D. But look at the Big D. He tried to roll out, but McFaggle stopped him. Kick to the legs. Just working them legs and takes down the Big D. McFaggle picks him up. Takes him onto his shoulders. What's he going for? Oh, that's a go to sleep. He's done the go to sleep to the Big D, and that has to be it. But he doesn't want to pin him. I think he's trying to prove to Freya. 1, 2. Big D kicks out. He's trying to prove to Freya. He's trying to prove a point, I think, to Freya here. Irish whip to the corner. Then just launches him out the corner. And I think he's going for another green submarine. Will he pin him, though? Will he pin him? Do the pin. No. What's he doing? He won't pin. He won't pin. Now he does. Now he does. 1, 2. Big D kicks out. But he won't. He won't pin after the green submarine. Freya has got to be fuming at this. Now he plays to the crowd. He's probably trying to build up another finisher. Big D kicks and reverses out. Went for nice reversal by the McFaggle. And he points to him on the floor and says, stay down, stay down. But the Big D's not finished. Sweeps the leg. And now goes for the knees to the face, and McFaggle is busted open. Or busted open, I should say. Big D with a nice release suplex. I think the Big D could be almost be about to get back into this match, and it's because McFaggle won't pin. He won't pin. Hold on, what's this? It's the handstand splash. It's the Flower of Scotland. He's hit the Flower of Scotland. Irish whip into the corner. McFaggle kicks out and then drop kick to the Big D. Nice matchup so far, by the way. Irish whip out of the ring. And now McFaggle stands in the ring. He celebrates to the crowd, but I don't think he should be. He needs to be concentrating on finishing this match as quickly as he can. Picks up the Big D. Throws him back into the ring. What will he go for? He picks up the Big D again. Right hand. He takes the Big D to the corner. Now he just slams the Big D's already busted open head off the turnbuckle pads. And he falls to the floor. But the Big D's no-selling it. The Big D won't give up. It's like Ruben. Oh, but this could be a haluva kick in the corner. And he turns round the Big D. The ref pins. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The haluva kick for like the second time. 3 green submarines and a county road cutter. And finally the Big D stays down. But he had to work hard for it. Will Freya still be happy with that performance? I don't know. Big victory, though, by McFaggle. In the end, he had to pick up a win to keep Freya on side, and he did. How did you get on in your predictions? It was that haluva kick in the corner that finally finished Dio, and maybe that'll teach McFaggle he needs to do that haluva kick more. Wait, what's this? What's this? McFaggle gets his women in the ring. He's going to be sleeping with both of them tonight, and you know it. You know it. McFaggle, he doesn't do things by halves. Is Freya going to be happy with that? I don't know. Maybe that was a bad idea, McFaggle. But we know he sleeps with about 4 or 5 women a night, according to his bio. And if he's turned green, I think it's probably true. Whew. Big win in the end by McFaggle, but he had to work for it. And we've seen two strong matchups already this evening. And McFaggle won in the end. And that's got to do wonders for him trying to claim Freya as his own. But Eric Tau is going to be in action later on tonight, and he has to match this performance, because if he doesn't, it's not looking good for him and Freya's relationship, let's be honest. So, we saw Kofi Kingston, and he's approaching Baby Ron. Interesting. I wonder what could be happening here. And they shake hands. Interesting. I thought for a moment there that Baby Ron was gonna not accept that, but he seemed happy. Something that Kofi said to him. Kofi said to him made him happy, and they shook hands. Introducing first, from the nearest nightclub, he is 6'2", and he weighs in at 234 pounds. Get your predictions in, people. It's Malcolm Flapjack. Malcolm, of course, with his elaborate entrance, but he has something to prove tonight. He was demolished by Gio Varney in the European title match, and he's got to not be happy about that, because his plan was, by winning a title, he could easily appeal to followers. But so far, without a title, he's finding it difficult. Yeah, we normally have a schedule for the matches, but we really made the schedule up quite quickly on this one, so we didn't have enough time. So in future, we should have a schedule. There you have it. Introducing next, from Marseille, France. He is 7'4" and weighing in at 595 pounds. It's the Ultra Weeb. The Ultra Weeb, of course, failing in that TLC match at Genesis. They won't have been happy with that, but let's be honest, they didn't show signs that they were going to stay as a tag team. They refused to come in with each other. Now he has a chance to prove that he is a singles competitor. And look at the size of him. Who's going to tell him no? Why was there a Sin Cara banner? Yeah, I don't know. Good question. Here we go. Immediately, Malcolm Flapjack tried to go for a drop kick. He didn't take Ultra Weeb down initially, but he does with the second attempt. Malcolm lets Ultra Weeb get to his feet. And he's going to regret that, because the Ultra Weeb just chokes Malcolm to the floor. Kick to the back of Malcolm. And now Ultra Weeb just drags Malcolm to the center of the ring. And I think it's so he can crush the back of Malcolm. Kick to the back of Malcolm. And now drags Malcolm over to the ropes. Big right hand to Malcolm. And then a kick. Trying for another kick. Misses with it. And now Malcolm is able to reverse out of it. That's some strong leg muscles if you're able to kick the Ultra Weeb off his feet. Goes to work on the arms of the Ultra Weeb. Smart. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Who's this? Somebody's coming out. I think that could be. I think that could be. It could be. It's Bertie. It's Bertie. And wait a sec. He's going for Malcolm. He's going for Malcolm. He's laid out Malcolm. He's laid out Malcolm. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Malcolm goes for a run and kick to the face of the Ultra Weeb. Irish whip into the corner, but the Ultra Weeb bounces his way out. But I thought Bertie and the Ultra Weeb were done. I thought they were done. But clearly not, because Bertie has helped. He's helped out the Ultra Weeb. Now, the Ultra Weeb getting on top of the match, and it's got to be thanks to Bertie the Bee, who did a DDT. He did a Sean Dyche DDT to Malcolm Flapjack. Nice scoop slam by the Ultra Weeb to Malcolm Flapjack. And Malcolm Flapjack is not done in this match. Nice backbreaker there by Malcolm. And then goes into a Russian leg sweep. That was a nice combination move by Malcolm. Malcolm is shrugged off that DDT. But the count is at 6. We're not going to see it, are we? We're not going to see it, are we? No, Malcolm throws Ultra Weeb into the ring, and the count stops at 7. Knee to the back of the Ultra Weeb. Big right hand. And now, what's Malcolm going for? That's a nice move, and I don't know what that one's called, but it was nice. Takes down the Ultra Weeb for a pin. 1, 2... No, easily kicked out of in the end by the Ultra Weeb just after 2. Stairway to heaven. There you go. Now, Malcolm is setting up for something. What could he be going for? He's setting up for... No, he was setting up for something, but the Ultra Weeb fights his way out. Malcolm goes for a kick to there, and then, oh, nice big boot to the face. Almost like a Claymore type move. Ultra Weeb rolls under the ropes. Ultra Weeb stands up, and then a massive right hand takes the Ultra Weeb down to the arena floor. Ultra Weeb fighting Malcolm. Malcolm gets back in, follows him in. Ultra Weeb takes Malcolm onto his shoulders, bounced him off the top rope. Malcolm goes to the mat, stands on the face of Malcolm, kick to the back, and now he's going to set up for something. What could he be setting up for? I think I know what this is. It could be Sayonara, and Malcolm hit with the tombstone, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. The Ultra Weeb has put Malcolm away, and you've got to say, it's because Bertie the Bee helped. There it is, the Sean Dyche DDT to Malcolm. And Malcolm has got to be in trouble now. He's got to be in trouble now. He's not going to be able to appeal to any of his members of the IOWF Universe if he can't win. And the Ultra Weeb has put Malcolm away with the Sayonara. By the way, that was a move change. Sayonara used to be an RKO, but the creator of Ultra Weeb asked for a change. There you have it. There you have it. Probably the easiest match of the night, really. But it was no thanks to Bertie the Bee. Well, thanks to Bertie the Bee to Ultra Weeb, but not for Malcolm Flapjack. And there you have it. He's put away Malcolm and shown that he can become a single star. Introducing first from Beijing, China. He is 5'7" and weighing in at 220 pounds. And finally, Freya is in his corner. Eric Tao. Freya proudly has the flag of the People's Republic of China on her jacket. And it's probably about time that she started being in a agent's corner. Because let's make no mistake about it, she was originally employed to be Eric Tao's agent. And she's one of the best in the world at her job. And now she is finally in Eric's corner as he makes his way down to the ring. Eric, trained in multiple forms of combat, hasn't really shown enough. Yes, okay, they did okay with McFaggle as a tag team. But as a singles star now, he's going to have to show what he's all about if he's going to keep Freya on his side. Because let's make no mistake about it, she's costing the People's Republic a lot of money. Let's be honest, not a fan favorite here in the IOWF. And he doesn't want to be a fan favorite. He really doesn't. He's just here to show what he can do as a Chinese import. Freya takes up her position by the side of the ring. And Eric waits to see his opponent. Daddy Quaig from Cape Town, Africa. South Africa, sorry. 5'6", so just a little bit smaller than Eric Tao.
Hello.
And much lighter, weighing in at 130 pounds. Yeah, don't forget, owner of the biggest brony collection in the world. Deported from South Africa because he became a domestic terrorist there. Kids went crazy for his collection, and he had to be deported before he became a danger to the country. There was about to be a brony uprising. Now he's in the UK, and he could be about to do the same thing here. Here we go. Eric Tao versus Daddy Quaig. Two small men, so this should be an interesting matchup. We've not really seen this yet. And there you go, Daddy Quaig straight off the bat, flattening Eric Tao. Eric Tao reverses out. Freya's happy with that. Clothesline into the corner. Now just brushing his boot. Then military-issue boots across the face. One. No, just a one count. And I'd be very surprised if that was a free count. Let's be honest. Drags Daddy Quaig to the center. Kicks to the face. Very reminiscent of a McFaggle move, that. Daddy Quaig with a nice reversal there. And then just kicking the chest brutally of Eric Tao. Headbutt with that horn as well. Let's not forget about that. To Eric Tao. Oh, nice splash there. Body splash to Eric Tao. Eric Tao whips the leg. Kick to the back. Daddy Quaig is able to reverse that and takes down Eric Tao to the mat. Now Eric Tao stands up. Irish whip into the ropes. Daddy Quaig spins Eric Tao around, and I think he's going. I thought he was going for it's a pump handle backdrop. Eric Tao no-sells it though and fights his way out. Oh, nice Meteora knees to the shoulders. And Eric Tao just showing he's ready for more. Daddy Quaig gets back in. Irish whip by Daddy Quaig into the ropes. Nice big boot there by Daddy Quaig to take down Eric Tao. And then goes to work on the trap muscle of Eric Tao just squeezing the trap. Pushes Eric Tao to the mat. Now he lifts Eric up. Scoop slam to Eric. Eric starting to feel... Oh, look at that. Just a brutal chop to the bald spot of Eric Tao. But he kicks out at 1. Again, I'd be very surprised to see a free count after a move like that. Nice sidewalk backbreaker. Again, working that trap muscle, and it's smart if you can isolate a certain part of the body. Eric sweeps the leg, though, with the reverse. Daddy Quaid got out the ring to give himself a moment, and it seems to have worked. Nice move there. Again, a sort of like a German suplex, but sort of like a half German suplex. Thinking, definitely thinking there from Daddy Quaid, and it's allowed Eric Tao to get back into the matchup. Not for long, though, because another sidewalk backbreaker to Eric Tao. Kick to the back of Eric. Now he drags Eric towards the center of the ring. He does the sign of the cross. What's he going for here? Oh, he just slams into him, and I think that's the brony butt. He's just done the brony butt. 2. Kicks out at 2. That was a signature move from Daddy Quaid, the brony butt. He missed with his kick there, and it allowed Eric Tao to get to his feet. But not for long. Puts Eric Tao on the ropes. Swings him off. Now he's setting up for something. He's setting up for something on Eric Tao. He grabs him, and I think he could be going for the Rainbow Bridge. No, Eric Tao reverses into a tombstone. Nice reversal, but the ref took too long. 1. What was the ref doing? Now Eric Tao setting up for his own finisher. What is he setting up for? He misses as well. Eric Tao misses as well. Daddy Quaid kick into the corner. Just kicking Eric Tao brutally in the corner. A lot of reversals in this matchup. Eric Tao on his knees. 1, 2. Eric kicks out to 2. But we're getting to 2 counts now. And now, Daddy Quaid is setting up for something again. What could it be? He turns round, Eric Tao again, and I think it could be the Rainbow Bridge. The leaping tombstone. 1, 2. Eric kicks out at 2 from a tombstone. But did he get his leg on the rope there? His leg seemed to go on the ropes. Now he's on the shoulders of Daddy Quaid. Puts him off the ropes. Picks the leg up and slams it into the mat. Kick to the face by Daddy Quaid. Nice chop into the bald spot again of Eric Tao. I think Eric Tao could be in trouble if he doesn't get some more offense in here. Reverses that, though. Kick to the chest from Eric Tao, and then a kick to the back. Working the body of Daddy Quaid. He drags him over to the corner. Slams the arm. Another kick to the chest. Kick to the back of Daddy Quaid. Now he lifts up Daddy Quaid. Irish whip into the corner. Runs over. Nice knee. The kitchen sink into the chest. This is better from Eric Tao. Goes over the ropes. A leg drop. Eric Tao seems to have come alive all of a sudden. And then goes for the pin off that leg drop. 1, 2. Where's Freya going, by the way? Freya's sort of stuck in a walking cycle, walking into the corner. Not really sure why she's doing that. Oh, he went for the Shenron strike, and he missed it. He went for the Shenron strike. He missed it, but he was able to reverse out of that. Oh, but then Daddy Quaid goes for a roll-up. 1, 2. Oh, I thought Daddy Quaid was going to steal that. Daddy Quaid looking for the support from the crowd. Eric Tao slowly makes his way up to his feet. Daddy Quaig just launching Eric Tao off the top rope. And I think he's going for another brony butt. It is another brony butt. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Eric Tao kicks out. Eric Tao kicks out. And now he's going for something else. It could be another rainbow bridge. Eric Tao could be in trouble. He spins him round. And it could be another rainbow bridge. And I think that's probably it. 1, 2, 3. It is. Daddy Quaig is the winner. And Eric Tao has lost. And Freya has got to be disappointed with that. One of their men losing tonight and one of them winning. Daddy Quaig, though, is this the start of a GWO revival? Eric Tao, wow, he didn't really get off. He didn't hit one Shenron strike. He didn't hit any of his signatures. He didn't hit any of his finishes. Eric Tao is in trouble. How long are the People's Republic going to put up with his disappointing performances? And surely Freya has got to be disappointed because let's be honest. The People's Republic are paying for Freya to manage Eric Tao, and Eric Tao is letting them down big time. There you go. The GWO needed a victory, and they got it. Because if one member of the GWO wins, they all win. That's the beauty of being in a team. If you're in a tag team, I want to make this clear to people. If you're in a tag team, it doesn't necessarily mean that you fight every match as a tag team. Sometimes you have singles matches. And I think you'll start to see that when you see what our next match is. Introducing first.
You think you know me?
From Avignon, France. He is 5'9", and he's weighing in at 180 pounds. It's Soren White Angel, and he's accompanied by Ken Satoru, the tag champs. Don't them belts look good on their waists? Gotta admit, them belts look really good on them waists. And of course, introducing second from Vienna, Austria. He is 6'5", and he weighs in at 198 pounds. Pee-wee Watson, of course, accompanied by Pretty Boy Paul. And I think it's fair to say that the IOWF don't have sound. I hope you do. I think it's fair to say that the IOWF Universe still don't really know what to make of this tag team. But I think they're starting to realize that these are a really good team when they work in harmony. This is not a tag team title match, no. Or is it? There it is. Don't be... ignore me. Of course, Pretty Boy and Pee-wee won the number one contender tag title match. But that's not the tag title match tonight. Who have you got then, chat? I don't know whether a prediction got put up. Who have you got? Have you got Pee Wee Watson? Or have you got Soren White Angel? Soren White Angel looks ready. Pee Wee, of course, just standing. Showing no emotion. Immediately, Soren White Angel out the corner. Does a drop kick to Pee Wee. Stood on the arm of Pee Wee and a kick to the back. This is a good start by Soren White Angel, and he will be looking to prove himself. Nice arm drag there by Pee Wee. Nice headbutt to the back as well. With that hard mask, let's not forget that. Launches Pee Wee, Soren White Angel, I'll get there eventually, to the side of the ring. Went for a chop to the chest. Nice Russian leg sweep. Takes down Pee Wee. Soren White Angel with a good reversal there, but Pee Wee says, no you don't, and just scoop slam to Soren White Angel into the floor. Drags his boot across the face of Soren White Angel. Now goes to work on the head and neck of Soren White Angel. But if I was Pee Wee, I'd be working on them legs of Soren White Angel so that he can't go to that top rope. That's if Soren White Angel chooses to go to the top rope. If the AI gods bless us with it. Nice move there by Pee Wee, but Soren White Angel is able to fight his way out. Oh, and then Pee Wee again. Soren White Angel went for a running move there, and Pee Wee was able to reverse, but he only gets a 1 pin on Soren White Angel. Drags Pee Wee to the middle of the ring. Sorry, Pee Wee. Soren White Angel. It seems to be Soren White Angel's name I get wrong all the time because it's that long. Oh, big slap to the top of Soren White Angel's head there. Went for a celebration to the crowd. Then goes to work on the trap of Soren White Angel. Keeping Soren White Angel on the mat. Picks him up. And now he's got a plan. Drags him over to the ropes. Goes for a right hand and Soren White Angel reverses. Now are we going to see Soren White Angel try to take control. Nice running move into the corner with his right hand. Picks up Pee Wee. Goes for a nice Northern Light suplex. And we know what comes after that Northern Light suplex. It's the Orphan of Monterey. Brainbuster after it. And now he's going to the top rope. Could we about to see it? Could we be about to see it? I think we could. It's the Champagne Supernova. It could be over already. 1, 2. No. It's a 2-pin. Off the Champagne Supernova. Pee Wee, not damaged enough yet. Not damaged enough yet. Slams the arm of Pee Wee into the mat. Stands on the head of Pee Wee. Nice. Snapmare over the top. Kicked away. No, just working the leg of Pee Wee. Pee Wee looks hurt. Now he stands up. Irish whip into the corner from Pee Wee. Turns him round. What's he going for here? Oh, he could be going for it. He could be going for it. It's the Pee Wee Express. Signature move into the corner by Pee Wee. Wait, there's a chair? Where did that chair come from? And now it might not matter because the Habsburg heel kick is coming. The Habsburg heel kick to Soren White Angel. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The Habsburg heel kick has pinned Soren White Angel. But where did the chair come from? Where did that chair come from? Nice Habsburg heel kick to the face of Soaring White Angel. And it's a shame because Soaring White Angel was able to hit his finisher and his signature in one match. Something we have not yet seen. But Pee-wee showing that he's a capable singles wrestler. He hit the Pee-wee Express and then he hit the Habsburg heel kick. And he put Soaring White Angel to bed. Did the chair distract the team of Soaring White Angel and Ken, though? Interesting. I really don't know where that chair come from because I could have sworn Pretty Boy didn't move. Pretty Boy didn't move. Pretty Boy didn't move from that apron. Did we miss something? Be interesting to see. But will that cause any fractures between the tag team champions? I guess we're just going to have to...
Yes, now we lost on us now. Mea culpa, master. Mea culpa. Pace mihi Dominus.
Introducing first, from Chelsea, UK, he is 7'4" and weighing in at 241 pounds. We know him all by now. It's Chris Crispman. Yep, Chris Crispman. Entering this match with another opportunity for glory. I think it's fair to say that for him and Micro Machine in particular, if they don't win this matchup, they may not get another chance for a long time. It really is last chance saloon to try and get in the title picture. Let's see if Chris Crispman can do it. Introducing second, from Zwolle, the Netherlands. He is 6'7", and he weighs in at 500 pounds. Micro Machine. Of course, the very aggressive and threatening entrance by Micro Machine. But sooner or later, Micro Machine is going to have to start showing that he is as dominating as he looks. Yes, he did get 2 eliminations in the Elimination Chamber match, and it was the best performance in terms of eliminations. But for him, I know he'll be wanting to aim for them top belts. But, to be fair, nobody really knows what motivates this machine, this cyborg. He raises them giant arms to the air. Everyone in this match has earned their place one way or another. And then introducing third, from Ishimbai Russia. He is 6 foot. And he weighs 229 pounds. Shooter Killer! Of course, with his new appearance. The first time he's entering as a singles competitor, other than the Royal Rumble, of course. Well, the Battle Royals in the first stream. Menacing entrance. The arena in a red glow, pretty much like Micro Machine. Trying to steal the thunder of Micro Machine. Shooter Killer with an impressive performance with them 4 eliminations. But can he put in an equally as good performance here and become #1 contender for the IOWF World Title? And of course, introducing last, a fan favorite from Kent, UK. He is 6 foot, weighs in 198 pounds. Omi Crisp. Omi Crisp, of course, embarrassed Billy Banger at the Genesis pay-per-view. Still wearing the scars from that attack from Billy Banger. I forgot to take the bandages off him. My fault. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Omi Crisp has earned his place in this match. Big cage match win at the pay-per-view. And now he's looking to do one further. Here we go. Extreme Rules match. Don't forget. Anything goes. Let's see who's going to be your #1 contender. Let's get it on. Omi and Mike go for each other, and Crispman and Shooter link up. So it looks like Omi and Chris Crispman on the mat straight away. Omi's quickly to his feet. Omi Crisp trying to Irish whip Mike over the ropes. He does, but Mike is able to fight his way back in. Shooter Killer taken down. Chris Crispman to the mat. Micro Machine now going for Omi. Punches to the back of Micro Machine. But Micro Machine is able to fight back with a nice spinning backdrop. Shooter doing well, working on Chris Crispman. Chris Crispman doesn't seem to be getting much offense in on Shooter Killer so far. And now he's took him out to the outside. And what are we about to see? Could we see the first weapon use of the match? All of a sudden, Micro Machine in the ring just working the legs of the former MMA fighter. Kicks to the chest from Micro Machine. Now he works the leg, as on the outside, Shooter working Chris Crispman very well. Oh, Shooter gets back in the ring to break up the submission. Did you see that? You can win by submission in an Extreme Rules match. And there was a submission going on. Shooter had to get back in very quickly to break that up. Micro Machine now swaps to attack Shooter. Meanwhile, Chris Crispman goes to battle Omi. I think it's fair to say Chris Crispman has not been doing very well so far in this matchup. Now Micro Machine and Shooter are on the outside. It seems like Shooter likes to battle on the outside of the ring. That would very much match his mercenary style. Omi with the punches to Chris Crispman. Takes him down. Now Chris Crispman getting some offense in. Oh, nice from Micro Machine, who just Irish whips Shooter into the turnbuckle. And he bounced off them steps. But Shooter doesn't stay long down. There's a pin in the middle of the ring. Shooter gets in, but he didn't have to because Omi kicked out at 1. Shooter immediately changes his attention to Chris Crispman. Micro Machine joins him back in the ring. Nice move by Micro Machine. Sort of like a belly-to-belly move. Now he works on the arm. Trying to submit Shooter. Omi was strangely just letting that happen. Micro Machine stopped Omi in his tracks. Nice drop kick to the back of Omi. Chris Chrisman goes to the outside. And now Chris Chrisman is the first one to go for a weapon. And he takes out a baseball bat. Chris Chrisman with a baseball bat and he misses. He misses again. What's going on? He misses 3 times. He misses 4 times. Chris Chrisman, what is he doing? Micro Machine just laughing at him. And now, see a kid over the top rope by Mike. Omi gets back in. What was Chris Chrisman doing? He can't use that baseball bat. Nice code breaker style move by Omi. Shooter gets back in. It's fair to say Chris Chrisman is not having a good match. Shooter Killer has won the votes by the looks of it. Interesting. Chris Chrisman gets back in now. Shooter goes to work on Omi's neck. And if he is still hurt, Omi, that's got to be a sore one. Micro Machine takes a moment to roll outside. Chris Chrisman joins the fray in the middle of the ring. They're all hitting each other. Wait, it's a double team. Double team move from Shooter and Omi, but not for long that they team up. They decide to take Chris Chrisman down and go at it themselves. Chris Chrisman is having a terrible match. The bat is still in the ring. I can still see it, Sean. Hang on, Shooter's got a Boston Crab in there, and Chris Chrisman had to break it up. Oh, there it is, the mic drop. The mic drop from Micro Machine to, I think it was Omi Crisp. Now he goes to work on the arm of Omi Crisp as Chris Chrisman attacks Shooter. Shooter just Irish whips Chris Chrisman over the ropes. Micro Machine, is he setting up for a move here? He could be. He could be. No, I think he's just going for a submission. But Omi fights out. Shooter just flapjacks Chris Chrisman off the apron. Omi Chris goes for a pin in the ring. 1, 2. Mike kicks out at 2. And I think he had to, because Chris Chrisman wasn't getting in. Now Chris Chrisman has the bat. Omi steals the bat off him. Nobody's used a weapon yet. This is Extreme Rules. Come on, guys. Get the weapons out. Nice neck breaker by Micro Machine. Outside the ring. Steps on the face of Omi. Kick to the back of the head of Omi. Right hands from Shooter on Mike. Both opponents choosing to fight separate. Oh, it's a code breaker style move from Omi, and he's made Chris Chrisman bleed, and Shooter's going to have to break it up, and he does. I think Chris Chrisman was about to be pinned. I really do. Micro Machine starting to slowly stand up outside, and he's going to have to, because Shooter is looking very strong in this match. Kick to the back. Stamps to the chest. Micro Machine is in now. He went for a drop kick, but Shooter caught him. And now Shooter is setting up for a finisher on Chris Chrisman, but he was the wrong person to do it on. Micro Machine now working on nice move to Chris Chrisman, just using his head to throw him. Chris Chrisman stands up, slaps the face of Micro Machine. Chris Chrisman trying to finally get into this match. Chris Chrisman bleeding some flower oil. Nice clothesline by Mike. Micro Machine, wrong idea. He tried to celebrate taking Omi down, but he is back in the match. Chris Chrisman, though, fighting back. Went for a clothesline, but Mike stood up. Did you see that? He said, no, you aren't taking me down. Irish whip out the ring by Mike, and he follows Chris Chrisman outside. Letting Shooter stay in the ring. Shooter with a go to sleep in the ring. And that could be it. 1, 2. Mike's hit the ref. Mike has hit the ref. And the ref is down. It doesn't really matter. Nice belly to belly move. Mike stands up. Puts his arm to the air. But if he goes for a pin, the ref is down. Picks up Shooter. Shooter reverses out. Drop kick by Shooter. Chris Chrisman is back in the ring. Micro Machine spins round Shooter. Irish whips him out the ring. It's smart to try to clear the ring, but you want to be inside the ring if you want to go for a pin. Chris Chrisman just bouncing the head of Omi off the turnbuckle. The ref is now back up. Omi with a Hurricane Rana. Oh, I think Mike's head bounced off them steel steps. I heard a horrible noise. And again, Omi's just done the fake out in the middle of the ring, and this could be it. 1, 2. No, Chris Chrisman kicks out. Shooter wasn't going to get there. Omi goes outside. He switches his attention to Micro Machine. Meanwhile, in the ring, Shooter goes for Chris Chrisman, and the machine is busted open. In the ring, Shooter's pinning Chris Chrisman. 1, 2, 3. Shooter makes the pin. Shooter steals the pin in the middle of the ring. The machine and Omi were too busy outside the ring fighting, and they didn't notice in the middle of the ring, Shooter Killer doing the business. And I think, let's be honest, Shooter was probably the best one out of the people in the match. Shooter has made himself #1 contender now for the IOWF World Title. And he deserves it. He does. A great performance. But yeah, it's an opportunity for Chris Chrisman, and Micro Machine has gone begging again. They had an opportunity to become #1 contender, to stay in the title picture, and they blew it. But this man took his chance. Shooter Killer is your #1 contender for the IOWF World Title.